you want to talk about your day first, or do you want me to go first?
Oh,
What'd you
sure.
do
Yeah, I
today?
thought we were like starting over totally.
Oh, do you
Okay.
want me to start over totally?
No,
Hey
no.
everyone, welcome to Tuesday Tea Talk. I got my tea right here. It's right here. I'm in a background of I'm in a treehouse right now. That's my background. And my friend Matthew is here with me. We've been recording for 15 minutes waiting for our friend Chris to join. He said he was coming, but he's not here yet, so we're just starting. So I might leave some of the stuff that happened before, but I don't know. I'm drinking this tea, ginger peach cobbler tea. And I got my soda, my seltzer water, Dr. Pepper seltzer water, my watered down ginger ale, and half of a LaCroix. And so, with me today, my first guest ever on Tuesday Tea Talk is Matthew. Milky Way
Hi,
Matthew.
Michael. Hi, Michael.
So,
Cheers.
Cheers. What'd you do today, Matthew?
Well, today is my day off. So I got up and watched Mickey Mouse.
Okay.
It was great. I hadn't done that in a very long time.
Like old ones, old episodes or new episodes?
They're like less than 10 years old, but I've never seen them before. They're just like these little 6-minute videos on Disney Plus. Mickey Mouse, great. Love it. So yeah, I watched the Mickey Mouse. What else to do? I talked to you on the phone. And I know what I did. I made chorizo and tater tots for breakfast.
Wow.
Yeah. And the chorizo that I made was chorizo that me and my other friend just made the other day. We had 2 days where we made sausage.
Is there fruit in the chorizo?
There's not fruit, but there is red wine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's Argentinian chorizo. Yeah, it's very, very good. So yeah, had some chorizo. So we made 6 different kinds of sausage over 2 days, and pretty exciting stuff. Yeah. I should have asked him what the total was of like the weight of both of our days. But yeah, it was definitely, but that went to 3 different households. So it's not like, and that'll last us a long time.
I remember one time my dad bought sausage and it was super expensive. It was homemade sausage and he bought a large amount of it. Yeah. And I think he was just buying it from someone from work, and my mom got super mad for how expensive it was. And it wasn't even that good.
That's a bummer. Was it, what was it? Do you know?
Just country sausage.
Oh, okay.
Just
yeah.
like a normal sausage blend. Yeah. Breakfast, normal blend sausage. So
yeah, we did make it. Yeah. We made a country breakfast sausage. Yeah, we did that yesterday, actually. So yeah, we made that. So yeah, had that, and that was like brunch. And then my friend taught me how to macrame, which is with like rope, like little cord, and you just tie a bunch of knots and then it makes stuff. So I needed a shelf in my bathroom. So I used the macrame to hang this board as a shelf. So turned out really nice.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I can send you the picture, and if you want to, flash it up on the screen or something, you can. But yeah.
What?
I was just thinking how you that was like, nah, no thanks.
I don't know. Maybe I will.
It's pretty cool.
What?
So,
Okay. Yeah. I don't.
but
I don't. I mean, what do you use it for? Is it like sailor stuff?
no. It's just sailor stuff. No, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a sailor, so I don't know. But remember that time we went sailing?
I do. Oh, macrame. Okay, so it's for like hanging. I I get what it is now.
Yeah,
I
it's
understand now. It's
very
like for
like
you use it for
retro.
plants.
Yeah, plant hangers. People do a lot of plant hangers. She
I
had made
understand
one
now.
plant.
So it's like
Yeah,
crocheting rope, but not really. It's like tying
yeah,
knots to make
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Tying knots. Yeah,
to make
but
it looks like just rope.
yeah, it can. I mean, you can use a lot of different kinds of stuff. I
Yeah,
use.
talk about the time that we went sailing.
Okay, so one time, Michael and I, one of our professors, um, I don't even remember how it came about, offered to take us sailing and one other friend of ours whose name was also Michael. Actually, I have a picture of that day up right over there by my piano
Really?
with the other Michael is laughing. And so we went out on Lake Michigan on his sailboat. And it was just very funny because if it's hard to imagine Michael and I on a sailboat, that is accurate because we were very much, as they say, fish out of water. We did not know what we were doing. Like, luckily, we were not expected to do anything but enjoy the ride. But it was the first day he was taking his boat out for the year. Do you remember that? So he was like where it had been parked or like where they take it out of the water and store it for the winter. They had put it back in the water and he had to sail it 5 miles north to where it docks in Chicago. So we were going to go on this. Maybe was it 5 miles or 10 miles?
I don't know. I mean,
I
yeah, I don't
thought it
know.
was 10 miles. But anyway, so we went on that sail with them and it was really fun. It was enjoyable. I would go again if I didn't have to do anything because that's like stressful. But the funniest part was we were sitting up at the very front of the boat.
Yeah.
The very, very front of the boat. And so like as the boat comes to a point, there's like a little tiny rail that's like this tall, that's like metal and has like little poles, and then it goes around, right? And so like at the front of the boat, there's just this little rail. And we're sitting right up there. And the wind hit, and we didn't realize how much like a boat can like lean like this and it's okay. Right?
Yeah.
So it started going over and they're like, hang on. And you and I were up on the front of that boat and we legit thought the boat was going down.
I felt like it was.
And
the grandpa was like freaking out.
Yeah, we had like an 80-year-old guy on there too, and it was stressful. So anyway, so the boat starts going like this, and so it ends up like this, and where Michael and I had been sitting here, we were standing on this tiny little ledge and holding on and like leaning over the water. We were just cracking up because it was so scary.
I mean, could it have flipped?
I don't know enough. I mean, he obviously he was like, "Oh, it's fine. That's what it's supposed to do." I didn't realize how like there's so much more under the water. It has like a long thing with like a big weight. You know, I didn't realize. So like it's not supposed to flip. I feel like if it was a bad enough windstorm, it could. But yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, no, that was super funny. You know, it wasn't that enjoyable, to be honest. Like, I mean, it was interesting, but I don't ever care to do it again.
Yeah, I think I did just because I enjoyed being on the water, and it's such like the sailing experience on Lake Michigan, like around Chicago, is just such a different experience of the city than being on land. So if you have the chance to go, I definitely recommend it. I would not want to have to learn how to sail because that would just not be I just don't think it could really be that relaxing unless you just get out there and you put your sail down and you just sit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and then you would just want a pontoon boat.
Yeah, at that point it's like, or a little yacht. Oh, that also reminds me of the 4th of July that we spent downtown.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
actually twice we've done that, but I think twice we watched the boats in the river.
Yeah.
And that's just like, oh man, that is the epitome of summertime to me, is being with you and Emily on one of those benches and watching. Oh man. Remember,
yachts are big.
Yeah.
For what
So
they
they bring their boats and we just sit and we watched, and I'll never, I probably will obviously, but I say I will never forget that one boat of people who were like very much like elite. Like,
Yeah,
I
the older guys with their shirts off that were like old but rich.
No, I was thinking it was a smaller boat. It was younger people, but they were like very much, they were like talking, and it all felt like they were strangers. Because we were obviously sitting there listening. And we were like, what are they doing? Because it just seemed like so, like they could have been robots or something. It was creepy. But they seemed like they could afford a boat. So
yeah. No, it's definitely interesting, the boat experience in Chicago.
Yeah.
My favorite tour of Chicago is the architecture tour on the boat.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing. And you can do it multiple times. So
I never have.
Oh really? You know, I heard that Jill, I'm not gonna Jill.
Yeah.
She's done it like 28 times. And yeah, isn't that so funny?
I bet that number has doubled since the last time you heard that.
Maybe. I don't know.
But she loves it. I feel like that's also maybe an obligation she has.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Probably. I mean, I know she like takes people downtown. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is like that's part of what she does. But
yeah, no, Chicago is interesting. I'm fine if I never live there though. So yeah, maybe. I mean, no, I'm fine if I never live there. What are those M&M peanuts?
Yeah,
I bet Chris thought it was tomorrow.
You think so?
Maybe. I don't know.
Hmm.
What's another thing? Chicago. Well, you think? Yeah.
I actually did have something earlier. I was thinking about that. I want to ask Michael. We can just talk about whatever is on your mind, right? Like that's fine. Yeah. Cool. So we went. You know what I thought of? Because I was thinking about different restaurants that I've been to.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to remember what city we were in. Do you remember one time when we were traveling, we went to a restaurant and it was very, very late. Like the restaurant was closing in a half an hour, and we sat out on a patio, and it was like a Tex-Mex restaurant, maybe at a mall.
Oh yeah, it was Maryland. It was at that little
was
mall.
It okay? I was thinking it was Baltimore, but I was like, I don't remember where we were. Was that like after we saw a movie?
Maybe after an arcade. The arcade. Maybe. No, it might have been after a movie. It might have been after the movie. Why? Did you like that place?
No, not no, it was very stressful because they were like closing and we were the last people to come in, and they had some weird corn thing, didn't there? It was they served like I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember what I had, but
yeah, I don't either.
I just remember it was very late.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind eating a late dinner, but it was probably like 9 or something later. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it was pretty late. I think that's where it was at. Yeah.
Was that when we had the roof? No. What? Was there like a outing for that time?
That
Oh,
was
that's
in Oklahoma, or that was in Kansas City,
yeah. No,
where
no,
they.
no.
Oh, that was
No,
in
it must have
Oklahoma.
been Oklahoma.
Really?
Because do you remember that
There's a lot of
we couldn't figure
construction. I
out
do remember that.
we we couldn't figure out where to park because of the construction.
Yeah.
And then there was that really creepy elevator
Mm-hmm.
that took us up to the rooftop. Wow.
Yeah. I hated being there.
On the roof.
Yeah. Well, no. Well, there was one in a building, and then there was also one in a roof.
You're
The
right.
roof
You're right.
was fine. The roof was fine.
The roof was fine. That's right. Yeah.
It was
we
like
met that
it
guy
was a
from-
gathering, a party gathering or whatever.
Yeah. And the second one was inside. Oh, there was like dancing or something too. That was weird.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's why I didn't like it.
yeah.
I felt like I was like at 8th grade party or something. I didn't want to be there.
I feel like there's a lot of group gatherings that you don't want to be at, though. You know?
No, it's true. I have no interest. No interest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's I would say one of the big differences between us that I've learned over the years is that I just want to be in a room full of people, and you just want to be at your computer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not interested in hanging out with people. I mean, straight up. Like,
that could be your slogan on Twitter or something.
Yeah, could be.
Oh wait, what was I saying about? Oh, also, do you remember the time we got gelato in Baltimore?
No.
Remember, it was like all the brick roads, and we were waiting for Jason, and he didn't show up for like 2 hours.
Oh my!
And then we got.
I do remember that.
We got gelato, and then that guy was like trying to convince me to move to Italy, and then we stood there and ate our gelato, and then there was that bridal shower.
Yeah,
it was
I remember
like
the bridal shower.
11 p.m. and there was a bridal shower thing going on. And what happened with that car? Was it like
it was
did they almost tip it
on
or
hydraulics?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and we went to that coffee shop before that where we you got nitro for the first time.
Really? What coffee shop was that?
I don't remember what it was called, but I remember it had
Starbucks?
like the big what? No. It was a local. It was like it was very white. Everything was white, and then there was like a wooden bar. And
where was this?
That was in Baltimore.
Oh, yeah. That place was awful.
Yeah, you didn't like it. It
was awful.
I really liked the look of it. I don't remember.
It was cool. Yeah.
I probably had a decaf Americano. That's probably what I had.
Yeah, I remember riding birds there.
But I didn't.
Why?
No, I don't think you did. Because remember, Jason and I, we kept talking about how we were going to ride a bird with Jason, and we never did.
Because you couldn't get it hooked up?
No. Okay, so this is a story about Chris. Another time in Kansas City, remember?
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah.
You couldn't.
We were trying to go somewhere, like to a restaurant that was like a 15-minute walk away. So we're like, oh, we'll take birds or limes or whatever. And you and Chris got on and you got them started. And I was like, I can't get it to work. And then we realized, because I'm like trying to log into the app or whatever, and it's because my driver's license was expired. So you two, oh, it's Chipotle. You two drove off on the limes or birds to Chipotle and made me walk the rest of the way by myself.
Drama. You had people with you.
No, I didn't.
It wasn't 15 minutes away.
Yes, it was, Michael. It didn't take you 15 minutes because you were on a bird.
You're such a victim.
Hey.
It was like a 5-minute walk. We just took birds.
No.
Yeah.
No. I walked so slowly because I was so sad because I was abandoned by both of my BFFs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Today I talked about our Stevie Moore.
Oh, what's that?
He is a man who's been creating music for 50 years, but he just retired. He retired recently. and he is the godfather of DIY music. So
Oh,
music being made in your home, and just he's like the king of one man band, and he's made 400 albums and 4,000 songs, and he's also the king of outsider music, which is just very weird artsy music,
mm,
and he's like the number one guy. And he also trailblazed lo-fi music, which is just like ambient noise and lo-fi music. And he's
wow.
66 or 68 or something.
Mm,
Yeah, he's old, but he retired recently because of health issues. But he's made a
wow.
lot of music. So I talked about how well, I just mentioned like what I learned from him, and it was just create stuff, just start doing it, and it's fine if it's not good, because yeah.
Yeah. Yep. That's so true. So
Yeah.
true.
And I got a magazine of him from 2012 that I'm going to keep forever.
Nice.
Yep.
You should frame it.
I'm going to.
If you do, let me know where you get the magazine frame, because I have two magazines that I want to frame, and I've had a really hard time finding magazine frames that aren't really expensive. But
That's funny.
yeah,
Yeah. Hmm.
wow, oh, that's inspirational.
Yeah. I made a video about it on my vlog today, but I don't know if it's that good.
I'm sure it's great.
Also, I hope uh he's like an okay person. I don't really know like his personal life. Like he might be a bad person, but
Yeah, it's
whatever.
true.
I think he's just an artist. He's just
Yeah.
very like half of what he says isn't really true, I don't think, in his
Oh,
music. It's just
mm,
it's art.
yeah.
So,
Yeah. Mm, wow.
mhm. Did you do anything interesting today?
Yeah. Also, I did yoga, so that was nice. Um, hadn't Yeah, it was good. It was really good. But no, just chill. I did a little bit of reading out on the porch, just soaking up a bit of sun. It was just warm enough to do so. um so that was nice. But um I I tutor someone in writing, so I did that today.
Wow.
Yep. So no, it was good. Slow pace, chill day. Very nice. Very nice day. Yeah.
That's cool.
Tomorrow's my long day, and
Okay, I'm moving on. If
great.
you so you worked for the Chicago Bears. What
Yeah.
is maybe one of your top memories? This maybe doesn't have to be your top memory,
Yeah.
but we both worked for the Chicago Bears. What do you remember as being one of the greatest times working?
Yeah. When Kyle Long tweeted a picture of Aaron and and
I remember
actually,
that. I
I
remember
actually
that.
just found it like a month ago
It says like
because I
the
should
two
have
best
screen.
RAs or something.
Yeah, so we were sitting there in the office, and there's like a window into the office, and all we had to do was sit there. And if they needed anything, we would help them. And Aaron and I were watching something on an iPad. It was sitting between us, and we were sharing earbuds.
Mhm.
And he took a picture of us and tweeted, like, my RAs are so freaking adorable, or something like that, which is hilarious. And actually, I'm trying to think how I ended up finding it was
He tweeted that. I thought he took a picture with you guys, but he also
no,
did
no.
that.
He took a picture of us and tweeted it. But like like a month ago, I went to go try to find it because I was telling some friends about it,
Yeah.
and he tweets like I didn't realize, which I mean, I have no reason to. I don't follow him on Twitter. I have no reason to follow what he says other than when he tweets pictures of me, which has only happened once. But anyway, I just could not believe how much activity he had on Twitter as I was trying to find this tweet, and I think I eventually did. So, or maybe I was able to find it because someone had replied to it or something. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's funny. But that, and then I remember one of them coming and asking me to help them fix their air conditioner.
No way.
And I don't have a clue who he was. So I went up to his room and he was like, yeah, listen to it. Which, if you know anything about me, you know you should not ask me to fix an appliance.
Yeah.
But I went up with him and I listened to it and I was like, okay, I'll send someone to take a look at it. So I did. But that was just like funny because clearly he did not know who he was asking for help in that moment.
Okay, I have a memory of you guys being around, like Kyle putting his arms around you.
No.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure that did not happen. Okay. No. Yeah.
I remember seeing it recently. Is that not true?
I've never seen it. If it happened, my eyes were closed the entire time.
Well, I also remember them building when you were there, they built a little tricycle. Remember that? Big wheel? They built a big wheel. No?
Why? Who?
Kyle did.
Oh, I don't think I
built a big wheel one night that sparked, and he rode it around.
That's hilarious.
And it sparks. So.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
You know what else I remember about that is all the free Gatorade.
Yeah, I mentioned that before, yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of Gatorade.
It was always orange and blue Gatorade.
Yeah.
Gross.
And I feel like Aaron and I worked together, which, okay, this is weird because in my memory, there was only one of us in that building at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess Aaron and I were just like hanging out when the other one was working, which is funny because why would we go to work to hang out with? Anyway.
I don't know if that's true. Is it?
Maybe during busy times there were two people.
I think there were. Maybe.
Yeah, it could have been. Anyhow, I remember Aaron and I getting a lot of hot and sour soup from the Chinese restaurant and eating hot and sour soup there.
Ew. That's so gross.
I knew you would think it was gross, but also actually, okay, probably the most memorable thing was Nick.
Nick?
Do you remember Nick, the security guy?
Nick. Oh, Nick. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So they would hire this security company from Chicago to come work security. And this guy was like in his 50s, probably, maybe, probably mid 50s.
I think they just work sports events, maybe for the Bears as well.
No, because wait, there's more. So like 2 years in a row, I did that. And no, I only did it 1 year. So maybe, anyway, I was around. No, maybe I did 2 years.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. So got to know Nick 2 different summers. He was a lot in a good way.
He always had a girlfriend.
Yeah. He also always needed help with his cell phone. That's what I remember.
Oh my gosh.
And that's all. We'll leave it at that. But anyhow, so one day I was walking downtown Chicago going to an event, and they had security there, and lo and behold, right in front of me is Nick.
I remember that. Yeah.
I don't remember what I was going to, but I was like, whoa, hey, Nick. And he was like, hey. So that was crazy. Was it like New Year's or something? No, I've never been there for New Year's. It would have been like a concert. It was a concert. Yeah. Yeah. I remember when you saw him. Yeah. That's just so random. But he was a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. Very needy. He was very annoying. I mean, yeah, he really was. But he would always talk to me about buying plane tickets to see his girlfriend and
how they were about to break up. Was
Oh,
about to break up or something.
yeah.
So,
Wow.
yeah.
Hope they're doing all right.
Mm-hmm.
What do you
Yeah.
remember about working for the Bears?
So I worked there when I was really young, all the
Yeah.
way through grad school,
Yeah.
part of grad school. Um, I mean, I mentioned the tarantula. I
Oh,
mentioned
yeah.
just getting a tarantula and whatever, taking the bears to get food.
Really?
Yeah, like going to McDonald's and picking them up something or taking them to go to Buffalo Wild Wings and stuff like that. They would get me stuff. Anything in particular? I don't know. I mean, it was a lot. It was like, yeah, it
It
was kind of
was,
overstimulating, and I just
it,
got tired of it.
it, yeah, it was an intense, was it 2 weeks, right? It was 2 weeks.
Oh no, it was like 5 weeks or 4 weeks.
Oh,
It was
wow.
4 to 5 weeks. Yeah, because it was. Here's how it would go. It was Bears camp. The first 2 weeks, rookies got there, or the first like 10 days, rookies were there, and then
Right.
your star players would come in, and they would be required to be there for 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then they would be traveling. So then, maybe like the last week, the star players would leave. Maybe like the top roster, maybe like your
Mm-hmm.
6 or 7 highest paid people, and then everyone would stay, and it would be whether they got kicked off the team or not the last
Yeah.
week. And if they got kicked off the team, you can either go home or you can get on the bus at the end of the week, or I mean at the end of the day or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, it was a lot. I mean, I guess the most exciting thing was just Brandon Marshall just being stupid and weird, just like
Yeah.
driving around on a
Golf
whatever.
cart.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
whatever it would be. And then, for me, actually, I just in general, okay, this isn't Bears camp. Well, no, okay, for Bears camp, we got at least I think at one point we got gas golf
Yeah.
carts, but I vaguely don't okay, I don't know if I ever got to drive them until I was older cuz
Yeah.
my friends cuz like I was a baby like when I first started, and but I do remember having a lot of fun on the golf carts and the gas golf carts when they were
Yeah.
around. That
Yeah.
was the best part of summer. That's like what
Yeah.
makes me that's okay, that is the nostalgia
Of Red Oaks.
of Red Oaks. Yeah, that
Yeah.
is Red Oaks. For me, that is what is nostalgic about university, going to uni
Mm-hmm.
and like this, that in the summer. It's
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
the golf carts with the sun going down over the buildings.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
fun.
Yeah. I was thinking of the golf cart as well as like a very much a whole experience. Just you live there all year long and you have to walk all around campus. And then in the summer, you have keys to buildings and that you never have keys to,
Mhm.
and you have a golf cart to drive around. And it's just like,
It
yeah,
changes. So yeah, we worked. So it was held at our university, and I stayed at my university every year except 1 year. Isn't that crazy? So I never went
yeah, you were
home.
there a lot.
I lived at my university, and
Mhm.
it is a total different experience if you live at a university in the summer. It's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I was thinking, oh,
that's all. It's just
well,
very Red Oaks. And if you don't know
yeah.
what Red Oaks is, it's a Amazon
Mhm. Prime.
thing, Amazon Prime TV show. That's very like coming of age, nostalgic,
Mhm.
great TV show.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I think I have one season left, which I'll watch this summer. Oh, I'm so excited for that.
Mhm.
Um, I was thinking of our boss on the golf cart. That's what I was thinking of. Our
Yeah.
boss loved to not drive the golf cart, not ride in the passenger seat, but stand on the back.
Yeah. She
She
loved
really,
the air, the wind blowing through her hair.
yeah, she did. Yeah, that was great.
Hmm.
Wow. Oh man, I was thinking about this that was summer that we both worked at and we lived in the same apartment. I was thinking about that recently because you could edit this out if you want, but
The
I was thinking,
guacamole.
yeah, I was thinking about how I need to clean out my fridge.
Oh,
And then I was like,
gross.
wow, at least it's not the guacamole that Michael left in the fridge. Um, yeah, all
Yeah,
summer.
it was
Oh,
just super gross.
it was so gross. And
Mm.
I remember, yeah, cleaning out that apartment at the end of the summer, and that was crazy. That was wild times. I mean, not really. All we did was work, and we had to be there like 5 in the morning some days or whatever. Not
Yeah,
probably that early, but so early.
yeah,
I think
super
that's
early.
what made Bears camp feel like so intense was you would one night you would have to work till midnight or whatever, and then the next morning you'd have to be there at 6:30 or 5:30 or whatever. And you just worked like long shifts and yeah,
Yeah, to me it was. I think when I first started, it faded. Like the respect, like the you get very comfortable being around like mega rich people that get paid
yeah,
million, like $20 million. You know, your
mm-hmm.
kicker may make whatever $4 million a year. So to me, when it first started, it was all the ESPN cameras and the security and all of the rich people
Yeah,
coming into the area. And I was like, oh, dang,
yeah, yeah,
that's crazy.
yeah,
So
yeah. It was it was. I
I have a story. Okay, really fast. I remember the NFL doctor, like when they had to do their P test to see like whatever. At least what I remember was this NFL doctor literally looks like he walked off of a 1980s Vice yacht, like in Miami. And he was like just very, and I was like, wow, that's, he's getting paid for stuff. He's
yeah,
just very ritzy and
yeah.
yeah.
That's amazing.
So
And I was thinking of the massage therapist.
yeah.
That was just like they always had access to a massage therapist, and she would just hang out there kind of close to where we worked and wait for players to need her. And
Hmm.
yeah, okay, you know what really like the my first impression of the whole thing was I just, and this is how little I know about sports. I was shocked at what a variety of size of humans are on that team. Like, I just
Yeah.
assumed all football players were big, but obviously that doesn't make sense because you need like runners. And so they're like shorter than me, some of them. That was what like shocked me was they were like these tiny guys. There were huge people. Don't get me wrong. But then there were also like these tiny people too. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. I never thought about that. I don't, yeah.
Um yeah, it's true. Like I'm pretty sure, okay, I'm looking at their stat or their team from when I was there. So Devin Hester is 5'11".
Hmm.
There's some that are super small. There's this one guy, I don't remember his name, but he was super duper short. But he was like one of the fastest people in the NFL.
Wow.
But yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So that like surprised me. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. What one thing that I always found interesting was the um so do you remember Tillman? Remember that name? He was okay, so just like the seniority of the Bears is a thing.
Yeah.
And like some team members, have been there for years, and if they say something to you, you like not to us, but if they say something to a team member,
Yeah.
like you better do it. And like
Yeah.
I have a feeling like even the managers can't control the team members as much as the
Yeah.
players do, and
Mm-hmm.
the managers realize that.
Yeah.
Because like if you're a manager, you're getting paid like okay, 100,000 a year, but you got this wild person like Brandon Marshall. He better listen to Tillman. Tillman's been there for 10 years. I don't know his name, whatever his name
Yeah.
is. Because Brandon was always crazy and all of that. So
Yeah.
that was always interesting to me.
And that's, what's interesting is that's true of like any business that you go into. Like the people who have been there the longest often have just as much authority as the people actually in
So
charge.
true. Yeah.
Like that is definitely a reality.
It doesn't matter the position. It's
how long you've been there. Yeah.
Yeah. Because normally if you've been there a long time, the people in charge really trust you.
Yeah.
And it's just
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So true.
That was that. And we can end it. I also loved I love Fireflies. I love Fireflies at night or just around campus. I love Dusk at the when working for the Chicago Bears. It was awesome.
Yeah. Yep. A very like iconic experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Thank you for having me, Michael. It's great to chat and have tea. I wouldn't have normally had tea, so this was nice. Nice opportunity as it is.
If people are still watching, what should they comment down below?
Oh, if they're still watching down below, they should comment Fireflies. Yeah.
Fireflies?
Yeah, Fireflies.
Comment down Fireflies or lightning bugs.
Yeah, I always called them lightning bugs when I was a kid. That was what we called them around here, but you're from the South, so I don't know what you called them.
I don't remember. I think just lightning bugs, maybe.
Yeah. My cousins from the state of Oregon didn't have fireflies or lightning bugs or anything.
No way.
So anytime they would come visit, and it was during the summer, that's like every night they wanted to go out and chase fireflies, which I mean, I'm full support of. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, oh man, I just thought of the craziest firefly experience I ever had.
What?
One night, okay, so it would have been like 2018 maybe. Mm-hmm. It was when Spider-Man Far From Home came out. I went to the theater in town to watch it by myself, and it turned out my coworker and her fiance were there, and like they were like, sit with us. So I did. So that was really fun. It was a great movie. I loved it. I was leaving and a storm was rolling in, and it's dark. It's a dark summer night. It's probably like 9:30, 10 o'clock. It's hot out. There's a storm rolling in, and I was in my car, and I thought, I'm just gonna like, before I go home, I'm just gonna like drive out and see what I can see about this storm because it looks fun. So it like starts raining. So I'm driving south of town, and it wasn't raining too hard. It was just like kind of sprinkling, but there was a lot of lightning. I was driving out. I got to the point where I'm out of the town. There's no like lights around. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life as far as like nature goes. There was so much lightning. It was like a strobe light. It was just flashing, flashing, flashing. And the fields, they were, I think it was beans. So they're like low. And there were like probably millions of fireflies. So it's nighttime. It's totally dark outside, but I can see everything because there's like this strobe lightning and all of the lightning bugs. And I was like, it felt like I had just like gone into some weird visual other universe. It was insane. And then I went down and I turned left and I hit the wall of rain, and it was raining so hard I couldn't see, and I didn't know if I was going to get home. and like I couldn't tell if I was on the road anymore. And luckily there was someone else ahead of me, so I just kept following their taillights, hoping they were also on the road.
Dang.
So yeah,
That's amazing.
It was very cool. Yeah.
That beats mine.
Oh, no. Yeah. What's yours?
I was just in Kilmarnock, Virginia, and I saw a bunch of fireflies in the woods. Like the whole woods was lighting up.
Wow, that's beautiful.
But fireflies are such a part of Virginia in the summertime. Like at my friend Josh's house in the woods, the whole woods just light up between like awesome. 8 p.m. till 10 p.m. because they only light up for a couple hours. At least they come out where they light up. Yeah, like they're visible. Mm-hmm. So,
wow.
Or they're together because I don't know. They're concentrated for only a couple hours. Mm-hmm. So
I've never seen them in the woods because I was never around woods. So. Yeah, that's cool. That's very cool.
Yeah, that is crazy. Fireflies are so cool. They're my favorite. They're awesome.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's great. That's great. So comment Firefly down below. And you can leave your favorite Firefly story.
Yeah, do it. Okay, you want me to end it? How about you end it? Do you know how to end it? You don't know how to end these vlogs? If no one's told you
yes, I knew that. I thought there was a special Tuesday tea talk.
No.
I don't
think there is, no.
Okay, good. I got nervous.
But you can put your own spin on it, but you can say what I say.
Okay. All right. So if no one has told you this today, you are loved and you are valued and you are important and this world needs you and you're making this world a better place. So keep being you.
The dog's literally, like, it sounds like he's going to kill somebody.
Chris just made it to the video. It's an hour and 20 minutes later. Are you zooming on your phone?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not going. I'll change in a minute. I need to get to the dog.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you seeing my house? Oops.
Put your eggs in the fridge.
It's funny that your camera's not facing you.
My bad.
Do you have neighbors?
Yeah, they're probably gonna kill me.
Go get your dog.
I don't know what to do.
Just hang up and go get your dog.
Okay.
I'm just
Hold
kidding.
on.
No,
don't hang up. Keep this on.